Um, yeah, okay. So it looks like the mic's working now. Um, but yeah, guess they stole your face. In a few days, you'll meet your clone, your replacement. Using gloves today? Yeah. I was thinking too, maybe to use charcoal, but because when I scan or take a picture of like the ink images that I have, there are areas that don't have enough like darks. I don't know if that's because it's getting washed out by by the scan, or if I'm really not going dark enough in certain areas. It could be a bit of both actually. But yeah, I guess you started school. How's that? It was okay aside from my English teacher assigning a presentation on the first day. Oh my god, I hate presentations. I literally not recommended to do this, but I skipped all of my English classes in my final year of high school just so I could do it as like a summer school. That way I don't have to do those presentations, or at least not as many. I think we had to do like one. Gasp, it's that guy, you know, the guy with the macho clip. Still waiting pens, I see you very much. Yeah, I don't want to keep switching them. So this is the finest one and this is the thickest one. That way I have both that I can just switch between. Areas that I need more coverage, I'll use the thicker one, and areas that I need more delicacy, I'll use the finer one. Oh, look at you casually flexing. I do it with the paint as well. I've been doing this for a while. I think everyone should do this. Aside from that, when I was walking to my next class, a guy complimented my school bag. He's hitting on I don't know. Well, what's your school bag? Is it just like a nicer bag, or does it have, I don't know, characters on it? Kind of like a duffel. Like a shoulder bag. I like those kinds of bags. You have good taste. Yeah, it's like it has pins on it. As well as a star keychain. You're giving so much details. You really customized this bag, huh? I still have my high school bag. It's like off to the corner actually. I could bring it out, but it's pretty much in perfect condition too. There's stuff in it. I can't remember exactly what I put in it, but it's some stuff that I take out, like when I'm not camping, just going out, I guess, for like wood walks or stuff like that. That's cool. Still my backpack from elementary school. Yeah, yeah. Mine is a backpack. If it was a side bag, that would be better. But yeah. It is empty. Mm, mm. I'll go get mines in a sec. That'll be kind of funny to see what's in it. Yeah, so one of the issues here was that the trunks of the trees were not dark enough, I guess. Because now it's reading a little bit better. The ones closer, they can be lighter though. Because then they will stand out from the back. Do you know Bocchi the Rock? I know I know the character. I didn't really watch the show though. The anime. I've heard that anime friends like it, but I never watched it before. Yeah, same. Same. I was wondering if it's like K-On! Because I've watched K-On! Oh, okay, I'm drawing her. Oh, nice. Is it like K-On! Have you watched K-On! Screen Hermit? Because I think they're both music anime, probably. That's why I'm probably thinking that they're alike. It's very endearing, so it's kind of like it. Ah, less chaotic. Okay. But maybe like more character story driven rather than like a slice of life thing. Maybe. That's the vibe I get from it at least. Because K-On! Is very much like, oh, this is us, our friendship and what we did in high school type of thing. But Bocchi the Rock, at least like the impression I get from it, looks like it's to do with more the character herself. Maybe like a developing character development type thing. It's about an intensely introverted character trying to figure out how to be more social. Yeah, okay. So that's like a character driven story. Kind of like Komi. Is that the one where it's a girl who I guess she can't, or maybe she can talk but she doesn't talk. I didn't watch that one either. It's I guess I'm familiar with it from like seeing the character. She like uses a notepad or something to communicate. Maybe watched a few episodes. Yeah, the Notepad. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, Komi can't communicate. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Wasn't really sold on that one. What's an anime you've got? Like, I'm having trouble getting back into anime, even though I have anime saved up that I'm pretty sure are going to be really good. Like once I get down to watching it. But are there any that you guys are watching now, or have watched recently, that you would consider to be really good? Or is it mostly, oh, that was fun, I guess. Silent Voice. Oh, you should read it. Um, um, I guess I'll get up to get my bag and stuff too, but you should read it. I love the, like, there's a certain way that the guy draws eye, or the girl, I guess, the lady, she draws eyes in a way that I really like. Yeah, it's great. I think I got it for really cheap, and I immediately kind of decided, okay, I'm not gonna buy any more manga because my shelf space isn't there. So, but I got it really cheap on Amazon. It's funny you have the literal collection, yeah. There's a couple of manga that I really want to buy, but I don't feel like I've found somewhere that has them like available. Um, this specific author has a couple series actually. Um, Yoshitoki Oima, yeah. But then there's the Full Metal Alchemist collection that I really want to find where to buy that when I eventually do get time to like make a collection, I guess. I don't watch that much anime anymore, but one of my friends tried getting me into Re:Zero, but I got bored. Yeah, the same thing happened to me. It didn't really click with me. But yeah, if you are able to, Hermit, definitely read it, because the anime or the movie, I think it was a movie, right? Yeah, you said it was a film, right? It doesn't have everything in it. Because of course, right? It can't fit everything. If you're looking for anime recommendations, what genre are you looking for? Let's just go with anything. Yeah. What do you find to be? What have you found to be very good, like in your own tastes? And now, my high school backpack. Let's see what's in it. I should move this actually. Maybe I should move this up? No, actually, I'll leave it the way it is. That's in my high school backpack. Film gets taken down. Yeah, this is nice. Haven't used it a lot because I like it. This is a branch knife. It cuts trees down, or cuts the tree branches down really easily. An axe. This is my wood. Like, I go in the woods with this, so that's why it has all this stuff in it. Binoculars, really cheap ones though. Lots of gloves. This is an arrow glove, because when you pull on the arrow, it hurts. At least it hurts my fingers, so that's what that's for. Yeah, and there's a couple other things in here. Random pieces of equipment for stuff. Matcha gloves, I'm sure. Yeah, those gloves are really tough. So they're actually metal worker gloves, some of them. So nothing can really bite through it. Like if you're handling dry wood, you don't want like a spider, like a black widow or something to bite you. You don't want anything to scratch your skin, especially when you're out. So I just got like I use those really tough gloves. And their grip is crazy. It's like sandpaper. Like if someone were to grab you with it, it would bruise your skin. Oh, it's like clicked off stream for a bit. Oh, I was showing my backpack. You want me to get it back? I don't know if you saw any of what was in it or not. If you want an anime with darker themes, Drifters is a good one. It's so is Goblin Slayer. I know Goblin Slayer. I have some of Attack on Titan as Blu-ray. Drifters though, let me see what that is. No, you didn't? Oh, okay. Alright. I'll bring it back. Yeah, so basically, binoculars. I have an arrows glove, a glove with leather protection for when you're shooting arrows, because I do that. My arrow is like somewhere over there, or my bow is over there somewhere. I was not expected. Oh wait, you are the quiet kid. The school shooter. Don't come to school tomorrow. But yeah, this is all woodland stuff, right? So if you go for wood out in the woods for a while, this is really good if you want to cut branches. It does it in literal seconds. Of course, you need an axe if you're gonna go out there. And that's and like very nice knife too. I think, well, I don't really need to sharpen it because it's I haven't really used it much since last times. No, this is just my high school bag. This is what I use it for now. Because it's in perfect condition basically, so why would I toss it, right? What's the draw weight of your bow? I couldn't find it higher than this, but the draw weight that I have is 60, but I think it's okay, so it was laminated wood and I kind of left the string on it, which means that the draw weight I think probably has gone down. Either that or I got used to it, but yeah, it was 60 pounds. I was looking for one with 80 pounds, but I couldn't find one. At least not for a good price. Because 80 pounds is like, I guess it's more like what the ancient world would have used. But it's also like, if you want to shoot really, really far, and there's no point for it to be higher than 60 really, because no one's aim is that good that far away unless they're like a legendary bows person. Bowman. My eyes are crap too, so. And I hate wearing my glasses. That doesn't really help my case. I wanted to get a crossbow, but those are extra expensive. And I don't really know where to go shoot one of those too, because you kind of need a very long distance for that. You wear glasses? I did, yeah. These are my... I bought the lightest... What would it be called? Frame, I guess? The lightest ones I could get, because I had a heavier, thicker frame, and this part would always squeeze my nose and it would hurt. This one's a little bit better. It's not like perfect, but yeah. Bows are more fun? Yeah, I would say so. So the bow that I shoot is a recurve. Composite bows are kind of expensive, so I don't know. I haven't really shot one of those. Oh, I used to have glasses like that. My frames are circular though. Some Harry Potter, some Harry Potter ass glasses there. Oh, hey Moron, how you doing? What did you, what in the world? Did you see my Woodwalks kit, I guess? Doing alright? Anything awful or good happen in my absence? No, I just exposed children to... Well, they're not children, but... Showing off my knives. Not really. That was... I think you probably saw it. It was my Woodwalks, bag. When I go out into the woods to get stuff. Yesterday too? No, I didn't show them this yesterday. I was working on this yesterday though. I got like maybe this much done yesterday and like the rest of it here too, I guess. I should zoom in. But yeah, I posted the source that I'm using. I think you saw it, right? The resource for developing the technique that I want to draw trees. He calls it like a Woodwalks bag, but it's just a psycho killer too. Interested in hearing you making that video with the two. Yeah, so what I want to do is, and I should probably write down each piece of what I kind of want to include, because the articles and the resources, they're kind of long-winded, I feel like. So I want to kind of figure out what the vital techniques are, just the things that you need to apply to get the result. I was showing yesterday what some of it might be. So like I was showing how you draw each of the groups. So, and this will only work for really this type of tree, but you draw like one group, and then since the light's coming down here, maybe the lines here are going to be thinner or broken up, and then like you make the consideration at the bottom portion of that group, then you make another group, obviously it's getting shaded from this, and then at the bottom it's not going to have as much light as this one does at the top. Their shapes don't really matter, the line quality doesn't really matter. And then you do that for some groups that are behind too, of which you're not really going to see much of. The branches. And once you're at this stage where you have it like kind of mapped out, then you start to do this really I guess chaotic line scribbling kind of technique. If the leaves are a particular way, you might change the way you do that and do it in more of like a controlled way, like with more circles or something, just so you get the texture that you need. But you basically want to just build it up like that. There's obviously going to be a lot of shadow in here, so the branches, you can shade them in the direction of the actual wood, or if the wood has a pattern of it going circular around it like it's a cylinder, then you do that instead of what I'm doing here. But the area in between is going to have darker shading than like where the leaves, I guess, meet. Will have darker shading. Interesting hearing that you're making it. Wait, no, I already heard that. Nice going through with the video, though it might not get very many views at the start. I bet it will be invaluable resource for future artists. Yeah, hopefully. Able to produce trees at factory efficiency at some point in the future, yes. Technique is going to be a little different depending on which kind of tree you're drawing, but I just want to make a video on like the most basic thing. And then depending on your needs, as someone who's maybe looking at it to apply it to another type of tree, you can take what you can and leave what doesn't work on the table. Or off the table, I guess. But yeah, this was with the thicker one. So if you wanted to like finer details, of course, you just use the finer tips. And it just creates like a gradient of texture. That will give you the feeling of a tree. I realized that half of that was not even on screen, was it? Damn. Whatever. I'll definitely gain something from the video. My trees need serious work. I'll try to put it together soon then. No, I saw it all? Oh, okay. But yeah. Anyways, how's your... You're currently drawing something, right? I can't remember. It was a bochi, yeah. How's your bochi drawing going? Got the line art mostly done, so just coloring and rendering remains. Yeah. Kind of like where I'm at here. It's mostly rendering that I'm doing right now. Because the tree trunks are curved, right? More detail is going to be packed on the sides of it because it's curving backwards in space. And that's what I'm trying to get here. And then for the trees further away, it's almost the opposite because you want them to be darker, but you want the outsides of it to have contrast with the darkness of the leaf shadows, as well as look like light is wrapping around it instead. So it's kind of almost opposite techniques for foreground and background trees, at least with this drawing. Thank you, Sensei. I'm literally just, you don't need to talk to yourself to understand what you're doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what streaming has done to me. Or you say what you're thinking to like see if it actually makes sense. If you say it out loud. That's why sometimes I'm talking and then you'll hear me like backtrack on what I say. Like I'm arguing with myself. Should do my best to mimic your wise technique. As long as they work for you. Professional yappage, yeah. Some people are really, really good at that. Like I was watching a video, reacting to a video of the VShojo situation. I think maybe the video was an hour long, and the yapster was able to stretch it for like 4+ hours, which I just couldn't go. I couldn't sit through because I normally just watch those types of videos when I'm eating. It doesn't take me that long to eat. Ooh. Those are the kinds of videos that I can only watch while working on an art or something. Yeah, I do that. I tend to do that quite often actually. Put something while I put like a long form content video while I'm working on something, just so I either can have my mind engaged elsewhere while I'm rendering. Because like if you're doing rendering work, your drawing is kind of already figured out, right? So there's nothing you really need to think about too much. You're just kind of inking over a sketch or stuff like that. So you can get bored if you don't have something else to pay attention to. Probably gonna do that while I render my mochi. My only exception to like that is if like I watch something that's too interesting, because then like if I watch something that's super conspiracy or like a story, something reading like an analog horror type story or deep dive or whatever, sometimes that's too much information, and then I feel like writing instead of drawing. Well, good night, my favorite Mantra Club duel waiting. All right, have a good one. Have a Oh, hey Alex. Yeah, have a good one. Hermit. Hey, sorry for a long. Probably just 3 minutes. What? Oh, you're gonna be here for just 3 minutes. Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah. Can't stay. Yeah. I figured it out. I cracked the code. Yeah, no worries. But I wanted to say hi. Sorry, I found join live. I was trying to convince my friend not to do something that I told them not to. I convinced them not to. Huh? I was there for like 3 hours, but it felt like years. Oh, is it like something bad? I think I know what you're talking about. If so, if that's what it is, then good job. Yeah. Bro, so worried. And this is one of my really close friends. I trust them more than most of my friends. Oh, gotta go. Alright. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Good night, yeah. Trying to get the effect of sunlight through the treetop. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Oh, you're working on your sculpture, okay. The vulture one, I guess. I'm just continuing this. Crap, what was his name? But yeah, I popped into his stream for a bit. I think I popped in at the wrong time. But yeah, it was cool to see he was working digitally. I guess that's his comic. Yeah, Black Marrow. I have a copy here somewhere. Do you have a comic? Not really. I have a project. And I was supposed to be kind of using that project to learn how to make comics. Which has led me here. Back to paper. But I do have like some stories that I've written that I'm eventually going to be working on properly. I just need to figure out this process. What's his comic about, by the way, if you don't mind? Like, you're probably busy working on the thing, on your sculpture. I could just look it up myself too. Marrow? Black Marrow. No, Black... Yeah, Black Marrow. Comic. Hello, Ally. How you doing? About a lawman werewolf? Okay, I found it, yeah. Catching criminals. That's what it literally is, but is it a... does it have like a... what it's about? Like a... I don't know. Not everything needs to be like this, but Maybe like a theme kind of thing. Drawing a bird. What kind of bird? Yeah, what kind of bird? I don't know. You don't know. Black and white bird. Like the bird itself is black and white? Or the drawing that you're doing is black and white? Oh, it's supposed to be a blue jay. Ah. I see blue jays and cardinals sometimes. Rarely, but they do come around every now and then. Where I am. We have hummingbirds in our tree. I guess they decided that this is their tree now because I think it's probably the same, either the same one or the one that survived from last year, maybe. The offspring. I don't know how I don't know how to feather. Aye. Body's good though. Yeah, everything has a particular pattern that works out once you figure it out. We have red-winged blackbirds. It sounds like robots in Arkansas. Oh, they're called. Oh. Let me see. Blackbird call. Oh, I recognize these. Yeah. Yeah, we have them up here too. Sounds like internet buffering. Or like you know, back in the day when you had dial-up. Yeah, it does sound like the modem thing trying to connect. Oh god. Yeah. You like drawing with a glove? Yeah. A lot of reasons. the most, like, the origin of it is basically because I used to draw a lot with graphite and charcoal, so I ended up just making this a habit. Now there's other reasons, because like I learned about how the oils from your hand affect your papers. Which I guess becomes more important if you're working with like watercolor. But yeah, I don't. He does it to not see an empty wallet. He does it to not see an empty wallet. Wait, I don't get it. But yeah, there's other gloves too. Like if you don't like the full glove, you can get one of these. They usually come with digital, so they have this part of your fingers free, but the part of your hand that rests on the glass, this material is like slippage. It gives you slippage, I guess, if you don't like that rubbery feeling. So the tablet doesn't get damaged? I don't think it would get damaged by your hand being on it. But it could get dirty. I use that one with the 2 fingers covered for digital drawing, yeah, same. And sculpting. It came with the Wacom pad, if I'm remembering right. It's okay to use for sculpting. Like, I'm thinking I would probably use, I have these somewhere too, but they're like, I guess latex gloves. I don't like using them because you get sweaty inside of it. This one you get like here is breathable and then here is water resistant for the most part. But the other one, it's like no air can get through. Digital sculpting, okay, yeah. I was thinking about clay and those gloves, and I'm like, why? Why do you do that? Some people use latex gloves to protect their hands from drying out, but almost nobody uses them. Yeah, I tend to use them I haven't really sculpted much in like I haven't really sculpted in a long time really. But back when I did use latex. I had I tend to have long nails so that, you know, it gets dirty. And I use those what are they called? They're like they have silicone tips. I think I have some on hand. Let me actually show you. Like utensils like this, basically. I tend to use those. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I use the same pair over and over when I use water-based clay. Silicone tip, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I use those, and then I have some wooden shaping tools that I haven't touched in a while. Have you ever done carving? That's something that I've wanted to try, but I haven't done. Probably doing that is expensive. But like for wood carving, I could get into that. That makes sense to me. But like stone carving, I don't think I would have a clue there. Danielle, hello, how you doing? Appreciate this type of art, so precise. Yeah, it's very very tedious. Not really. I've tried carving a pumpkin and failed hilariously. Oh. If I can figure out a setup, maybe I'll do like some wood carving on stream one day. It's just really messy. Love carving pumpkins, it's messy, so much squishy. Gonna use balsa wood. I haven't really explored a lot of woods. I found like maple pretty tough. I guess it's really dense, that's why. Oak is really dense too. So I pretty much stuck to pine because it's the soft wood. Balsa wood. I don't think so. I think yeah, so like I live in a forest, or not in a forest, I live near a forest, and I can really just go out and grab a chunk of pine whenever. whenever I feel like, so I tend to do that. It's very soft. Oh, it's basswood. Draw similarly but portraits, and I only have a 2B. Oh, a 2B pencil. Yeah, I have some 2B. I have some pencil drawings. I can go get them if you want to see them, but they're not portraits, they're like animal drawings. Yeah, pine is good, and it smells so nice. So like, and it burns really easily because obviously it's lighter, and then it also has the resin in a pine tree is like flammable, right? So I only use 10B. Okay. I actually prefer softer leads. So like charcoal and stuff, I really love that. Do portraits and mostly watercolor. Do you post anywhere, Daniel? I'm scared of watercolor. I haven't tried that out much yet. I do have some, so eventually I'll get to it. Like my painting experience is mainly with acrylics. I have a bunch of those. This is the most recent one for acrylic painting. It's not done yet, but yeah. Sorry about using pencils and pens though. I do on my Insta. Oh. Let's see. I think I can. Oh, assuming that it's linked on your YouTube profile, then I can go to your profile and then I can go to your, oh, wait, I don't think it is. No, it's not. You can share it if you want. Not a link, the name of it. That way it will actually post. I think YouTube blocks links. And Ali, you said you do as well, so let me check. Oh wait, you're... Yeah, not on your YouTube, I guess, right? Currently practicing for a huge art project. I'm kind of doing that as well. I just realized it doesn't really show as dark as it is. In real life on stream here. Nonetheless, I need to darken some of the areas. Not in here, I only comment with this one. Oh, okay, so this is your alt account. Those are gonna be hard to make in the future, I guess, since YouTube is going through, at least right now, with their identification. I don't know if it's the same in every country, because I'm sure some countries have some privacy laws at least, but who knows? You should know Mehdi Ali. Let's see who that is. Is it a YouTuber or like a famous artist or? Yeah, so if I pop that name in, I don't get anyone in particular. Okay, so there's an Instagram profile. Voice, my mouth is okay. Instagram profile. Oh no, this is just some random thing. Yeah, I can't find anything with that. Know me? You should know. I don't know you. Do I know you? I don't know you. Oh, you mean before? Like yesterday, right? Yeah, yeah. Stippling on point though, yeah. It's a combination of stippling and scribbling. I'm using a couple of resources. Some of them is on YouTube, some of them is on blogs that I found. Because I wasn't drawing trees in a way that I liked. Yeah, I dropped some artwork. So the trees here, the leaf groups, they don't seem appealing the way I did them here. So I went and I did some research to figure out a better way to do them. And we're here now. Oh wow, thanks, I love it so much. I can tell you put a lot of work into it. I am trying to figure out easy ways to do this though, because like the basis of it is to make groups like that and connect them to the tree, and then make the darks, of course, under the leaf groups. The line work can be abstract and disorderly. As long as they're in the right place, it comes together. That's the basis of this technique, at least. So there's still areas that are not very well defined, but it does look like it gives the feeling of leaves, at least. Like some things I could think about in the future is when I'm making a group of leaves like here. So like these trees are closer and this one's further away. I could maybe have the lines that are behind be either a lot thinner or not connect. So there's like a white space that kind of shows the layering of what is closer and what is further away, foreground to background kind of thing. Right, darker underneath, light on top, best way to show depth. Yeah, depth. I have a little ways to go because the path has to be detailed as well. Right perspective, you'd be a great teacher. Someone was telling me to make videos, so eventually I'll get to doing that. Or at least I'll make the videos is probably just like, oh, this is what I've learned. This works for me, so maybe it works for you. Because like on YouTube there's a lot of videos. I'm pretty sure there's like a video on everything at this point, so hard to tell what hasn't been taught about that there's like a market for. Alright, how do I do the texture for the rock? The vids on noses are terrible. Depends. There's like if you want to draw noses realistically, I can see those being difficult because noses are a subject of difficulty for me as well. But there, I found some artists that draw noses really well. Like, or I just said they draw noses in a way that I find to be appealing. I'm not going to be able to do this well on paper because I haven't really looked at that technique enough to master it. But let me see if I can find their YouTube channel. Cause wait, let me see. She's a comic artist and she draws the noses in a way that I like. I would like to draw my noses like hers. I found her. Yeah, I'm a realism artist. Me too, Dan. Yeah. Notice I just look at lights and darks, especially nostrils. Should have the darkest value. Yeah, that's okay. I was having trouble with like, I guess making the depth of it at some point, but I found this artist here. I'll just link her channel, I guess, cause. Oh wait, no, I think I could find a. No, I'll just link her channel. Okay. Basically, the way this person does noses, I want to do my noses like that. Right now I'm doing things very minimalistically. Like this one doesn't really have much detail. Neither of these really have that many details because it's like manga-ish style, right? So just develop my own technique. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Figure out what's working for you, right? On hair, I'm pretty good on. I'm pretty good with hair. With hair, what I do is I think about ribboning. I love the nose style. Yeah, yeah, it's a cute button style. That's what I want to get towards. For hair, I think about ribboning, and I think about the form of it in relation to the light source. So like if the light source is here, the reflection is going to be like here-ish, right? And then for here, same thing. And then for here and here, I always have the shading go with the flow of the actual direction of the hair. And basically just continuing to render until it like works out. But basically I use the same principle on the varying hair groups. So if this was like the side and then we had bangs here. These are badly drawn, but just to make my point. And like you wanted it to like curve in 3D space, you have that be communicated like that. And usually for the end of the hair, like where the hair cuts off, I actually don't draw that line. I accidentally did that. I would just kind of like cut it off like this by drawing the lines like that. Right, chunks are blocks towards the scalp. It should be darker. Yeah, light source should always matter. Yeah, and then it ends up looking something like this, I guess, except more refined. Especially if you're doing it realistically, you have to take a lot more care. But yeah, did you mention your Instagram anywhere, Danielle? I didn't see. Or if you don't want to, that's fine too. Oh, I think we hit the 2 hour mark. Uh, I'll go for a couple minutes more. Usually I stream for 2 hours. I've been trying to do more, but um, I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can go further. Cause like sometimes I start to get tired or hungry. My bad. It's not your job necessarily, but I feel like I have a spidey sense for it sometimes. Unless I'm like really focused, really locked in. What have you been up to? Are you drawing while you're watching? Or maybe watching something else while you're watching? Maybe gaming? I don't know. Oh, you're drawing. Yeah, you're drawing, Ali. Ally. I did watch Kali's VOD because the game was cute, but outside of that, no. Yeah, they so I don't know, you weren't here yesterday, but she told me about the game, and then we were searching up like information about it because I wanted to see if there was either like an adult who like had a child do the artwork for them, or if it was an adult that was able to do that level um or that style of artwork, because the artwork looks like very much a child's um style of artwork, and that's difficult to do if you're an adult because your brains just are not the same. Turns out that it's a dude that did all the artwork himself, so he figured out how to do it like a child. I think that's pretty interesting. It turns out that he's also funded by some Canadians arts group, and we were joking about like where's my money. But I'm sure that there's like a clique or something, or like some criteria. Should draw like a child, I suppose. More money in it. Yeah, I would say that while it's aesthetically while it seems simple, the thought process is would be so difficult to the point of annoyance that I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to have fun doing it. Like you'd have to like there's a whole different set of rules, I guess. I'm a child. You did a big mistake just now because YouTube is hunting children right now, if you're unaware. So the AI has seen what you've written and they're coming for you. No, I'm not. I'm not talking about predators. I'm talking about the actual platform of YouTube. Haven't you heard about the AI identification stuff? Or maybe in a country where that doesn't um oh, so you don't post, that doesn't that does that save you from it? Because there's like there's two modes for YouTube, right? There's restriction mode on and restriction mode off. Oh, you don't have that? I don't know. I guess you're safe. Maybe. We'll find out soon, I guess. If I never hear back from you again, I guess we know what happened. I always say that, and YouTube does absolutely nothing. For now. Who knows what the future is like? Because just a couple years back, people were talking about this, about how YouTube would do this eventually, and the internet in general will start to implement real life identification as a prerequisite to like participate online. And people thought that it was not a possibility, but here we are. In some countries it's worse than others. But in the end, every country will get it one way or another. Unless they explicitly crack down on the lobbying and the busybodies that really exist for no reason than to make things difficult for everyone else, on the premise of making things better. They make things worse than they've ever been. Which means they're doing it on purpose. And that's something that people have difficulty understanding. Why are they doing this? They're making less money. Yada yada yada. Well, it's because it's not about the money. It's about the application of power. To a particular end. Did you hear Elon's AI? Grok? We were talking about grok. Yes, I've heard of grok. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. You should I could draw really good here now. It's actually decent. That's good. That's good. And then there's like different hair textures, different hairstyles. So I have a lot of fun with that. Still like eyes the most same. Eyes is my comfort thing to draw. Like if I start drawing and like if you give me a piece of paper and I don't know what to draw, I tend to just draw eyes. That's like the first thing that comes to me. Draw them so good, I reach hyper realism. So you like realism? Like do you have any particular artists that you like? Like I know that Russian artists had a lot of realist or realism artists. Maybe there's like a movement that you might like. I just draw for fun. One day I want to sell my art. I've sold a few. I do commissions and stuff too. It can be fun. I finished a comic book commission yesterday actually. And sent that to the client. I draw so much, my hand is pure graffiti. uh, Graphite, yeah, yeah. Should I show you some of my graphite drawings? I can go and get them if you want to see them. I'm gonna probably end stream soon, so. Might as well do that. But yeah, if you like graphite, I don't know if you've tried charcoal, but I think you'll like charcoal. Because that's, I started with graphite too, of course. And once I discovered charcoal, that became my new best friend for a while. Yeah, yeah, you should. Charcoal is great. And then after you get charcoal, you might think to try ink, because ink is basically liquid charcoal. Like, it's almost literally liquid charcoal. But yeah, let me get the graphite drawings. I'll show you that before I wrap up here. I found a charcoal drawing too, so I can show you what I mean, but this is a graphite lead pencil, like one of these. And I drew this like 10 years ago, I think. Wait, no. Yeah. More than 10 years ago. As you can see, I've liked lines for a long time. This one. These are, of course, like more towards realism. And something I didn't like about graphite was, you see that shine? It made it difficult to photograph work. And scan. It was like looking weird sometimes with the scanning as well. But this is charcoal. And the shininess that you're seeing is a spray that you use to preserve the charcoal so that it doesn't like come off, because otherwise it will come off. But it's a lot less reflective. And then after that I became obsessed with ink. But yeah, the eraser always goes for those, so it's best to just buy a nice lead holder and stick with that. Like these. This is what I do now. This is like a lead holder where the lead it's basically like a normal pencil. This is what I use now. And for eraser, I don't really use eraser much, but now I'm eraserless. I draw realism without an eraser. Oh yeah, you don't need an eraser. If you plan the drawing out well, you won't need it. But if you want an eraser that basically almost never runs out, you should get a kneaded eraser. It's one of these. So you can basically shape this however you want and get whatever effects you want. And I've had this for like 20 years and it's never run out. So it's fun to play with Sue. As long as you keep it stored well, and as long as the temperature is not too cold, it will always stay. But yeah, didn't get too far with the ink drawing here, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna do a painting, because like there's not much new happening here. It's just gonna be the same type of busy ink work over and over again. So I'll do a painting stream tomorrow. But yeah, let me see if I got any missed messages here. No, we're good on the Twitch side. Alrighty, thanks for watching, Ali and Moron. I'll see you guys whenever I see you, probably tomorrow, like I was saying, for a painting stream. Goodbye.